The Visit is found footage style horror film by M. Night. The story is about these two kids who decide to spend the weekend with their grandparents who never saw or met before.
My parents asked if their grandchildren could visit them for a week.
Here we are.
This is where our mom grew up.
The older girl is an aspiring filmmaker and she decided to film the whole experience. We are watching the movie from her camera. Spoiler alert. This movie has very satisfying big twist ending that M. Night is famous for. The last 30 minutes of the movie are the most intense and frightening moments, and it is really entertaining. The big surprise at the end of the movie is that the grandparents isn't their real grandparents. It is a little bit hard to believe that these two kids never saw their pictures of their grandparents before they decided to meet them, but it's just a movie.
Those aren't your grandparents.
What are you talking about, Mom?
You've been staying with those people the whole time?
The fake grandparents are two dangerous mentally ill patients that escaped from the mental hospital nearby.
Maple Shade Psychiatric Hospital?
They murder the real grandparents and pretend to be their grandparents. To make things worse, we found out early on that the grandma has some kind of medical condition where she goes crazy at nighttime.
Sundown syndrome, a term for disorientation, agitation, the general worsening of mental symptoms classically described in the elderly at dusk or nightfall. It's normal old age problems.
Eventually, the kids find out and all hell breaks loose.
Help! Help!
But what many of you have missed is that the kids also had to face their fears. If you pay attention to the movie, the kids talks about their fear early in the movie. The older sister has self-image issue.
You never look at yourself in the mirror. You comb your hair with your back to the mirror. You think you're worthless. Admit it.
And the younger brother has problem of freezing up when he's in a stressful situation.
They call it freezing, and I can hear everyone yelling.
Later in the movie, they are face to face with their fear. When an older sister was trapped in a room, grandma, she has to look in the mirror, which saved her life. And the younger brother, when he was face to face with grandpa, he had to snap out of it so he could save her sister.
I saw the runner! What is it? What is it?
There were some really good clues in the beginning of the movie. First of all, we had these two visitors that came to the house, a man and a woman, looking for the grandparents.
Hi, I'm Stacy. Is Mr. and Mrs. Jameson around?
And then the grandma broke the laptop camera so that the mom cannot see who the grandparents looks like.
Something happened to your computer. I spilled some biscuit batter on it.
Also, I wonder what happened to Stacy.
It's Stacy.
I didn't see Stacy leave. Did you?
What is that?
I wonder if you guys caught this part where younger brother caught grandma staring at the well.
Why is Nana staring into the well?
And later we found out that she has this crazy story about aliens and the pond. I thought that was kind of interesting.
The creatures from another planet have many people at the bottom of the pond. They are going to take them back to their planet of Sinmorphatelia one day.
The only way to Sinmorphatelia from here is through the well.
Towards the end, we saw this picture of the real grandparents and the fake grandparents together, which indicates that the fake grandparents were actually a patient of real grandparents. The real grandparents were actually helping them. Anyway, if you already saw this movie, go and check it out a second time. You'll catch a lot more things from the movie.
I'm sad it's all over.
If you like this video, please click like and subscribe to this channel. There'll be more videos like
Would
this.
you mind getting inside the oven to clean it?
Stop! Nana, stop!